Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael and today I'm going to show you what I've got in this box today. I've got a knife sharpening kit, the old whetstone. So I remember when I was a kid growing up, my mom and dad and uncle would sit down at the table with the knives and a whetstone and they would sharpen the knives. That was how we did it back then. They didn't have all these fancy electronic devices that we've got today. And then I remember as time went on, they started putting the knife sharpeners on the back of the electric can openers and you could run the knife through those. And then as we progress in today's age where we've got the electric knife sharpeners and we've got the ones where you can roll around on the counter, all different kinds. So I thought I would go back to the basics with the whetstone. Let's open this box and see what we've got. All right, I've got the lid open on the box now and we've got the different pieces that I've got in this box. So let's take them out individually and see what we've got. We've got the owner's manual here for how to sharpen the knives, and it comes with all what's in the packing list inside of the box, and it's got all different kind of instructions of what to do with that. So this will be a nice feature to have. I'm going to have to get my memory skill back to be able to go back and do the knobs with the whetstone like we used to do when we were kids. So let's go ahead and start taking these pieces out. Now the first piece we've got here is a leveling stone, and this, we didn't have this when I was growing up. We just had the regular whetstones, but this is a leveling stone, and what this does, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the package. Now with the whetstones, when you use those when you're sharpening knives, they kind of get a little bit of a bow in the middle of it. This right here will take that and flatten it back out again, so you get a flat surface on the top of that. So this is run across the top of the whetstone, and that just kind of planes that back down to where you get a flat surface again. So this is nice to have that. I didn't have one of these when we were growing up. I didn't even know if they had them. I'm sure they did, but we didn't have one. And this is a polishing stone that comes with the kit, and it's like, it feels like clay is what it feels like. It even smells like kind of like a clay, but this is a polishing stone. When you get through with your knife sharpening, then you put that on there and kind of bring out that, and it'll bring it real back to a real high buff on that, real nice sheen. All right, let's see what else we've got in the box here. Got a nice glove that we have here for the safety of that. With your knife, you can put the glove on and rub that back around with your stone. That's nice to have for that, so you don't cut yourself with that knife. So we've got a piece of leather here. This is called a honing strop. It is just a piece of leather. It's smooth on one side and then it's got the grain on the other side there, and that's used for honing the knife back once you get through sharpening it. We've got the base that your whetstones sit in. That's nice, and it's got a little rubber mat on the bottom here so that when you put that down, it's not going to be sliding all over the countertop with you. So that's nice. It's got the little indentations here on the side, so when you put your whetstone in it, it'll sit down into that groove and won't move around. There's another glove that goes with that one, so you can have one for each hand, left or right. Now if you remember, if you're like me, you remember going to the barber and they had the leather strop. This is what this is, where they used to take the razor and they would run it up and down the strop. Well, this does the same thing. It takes the burring off of the blade so that you can use that. So this is a leather strop. This is really nice. You can hook this to something, and that way you can run your knife back across it and get that burr on the bottom of that knife adjusted. Let's see, this is one of our whetstones here. This is the 400 and the 1000 grit whetstone. Now the way that these work, the smaller the number, the more metal it's going to take off of whatever you're trying to sharpen. So if you're just trying to just kind of bring it back to just a really sharp edge, you want a higher number. So this is a 400 and this is a 1000. So the 400 is going to take off more metal, and then you can turn it over and use the 1000 if you need to kind of do a little bit more. But if you break your knife or you get a chip in it, you can take that 400 and kind of take that metal down to where that gets smooth again. That's what those numbers on that are for. Let's go ahead and take this out of this plastic. You can feel that rough edge on that where that is, and they've got a piece of paper here on this end to cover up this 400 side, and that's a lot rougher on that. So that's nice that they've got that protective piece of paper on that. So this is the little base that the whetstone sits in, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on that just like that, and then that would sit down into your base, and that would keep that nice and secure in that base from moving around. And we got another one of our rubber pieces here that come off of this whetstone. Let's see what we've got here on this one. This is a 3000 and an 8000 grit on this one, so this is going to be for your fine sharpening. If you're just trying to get it back from just a light dull, then you can definitely use these higher numbers to get that back. So this edge here, the yellow one, is our 8000 grit. That's really fine. And then we've got that tape with that paper over the top of the 3000 grit, and let's take that off. And we can feel that that's not quite as smooth as this yellow side that we've got here. So this is nice. They've got two of these rubber things that fit on those, so you can keep that in there for storage, and you can put them into your base when you get ready to use that specific whetstone. Now this piece here is if you've got chisels and things that you want to sharpen back to sharp up, you put your chisel in between here, so you've got the smaller and then the wider for the chisels, and you can put that on the whetstone and you can bring those chisels back sharp again. I don't have any chisels that I use, but this is what this is for. And then the last piece here, I'll take this out of this piece of plastic. Now with your knives, if you've got Japanese knives, those come traditionally from the factory when they make those with about a 15-degree angle on those, and your Western knives come between an 18 or a 20 degree angle on those. So the guide that comes with this is an 18-degree angle on those. So if you've got the Japanese knives, you might have to adjust that if you use these. And what that does is you take your knife blade, let me go get one. You take this and you put the back of the head of the knife on it, and this fits right down into that. And that's your guide that'll keep that same angle of degree for that knife. So that's what that's for. So until you can get sure or your sure footing back to do your whetstone sharpening, that's a good tool to have. You can have that. I'm going to try it without it. I'm going to show you a technique that I do where you move your whole body and you keep your arm stationary. So that's what this is for if you want to use that. But this is 18 degrees for this angle for these knives. All right, I don't think there's anything else in there. Nope, that's everything that's in the packing on that. Let's put that to the side. So we'll put this all out here to show you what all comes in the kit. So this is all that comes in the kit. I'll put the link in the description box below so you can have that if you want to get back into sharpening your knives with a whetstone. Definitely come back into the future. I'll come back and put a video together of how to do that. And but these look like they're going to be really nice in the kit. It wasn't that expensive to do that. So if you want to get back to the basics of sharpening your knives, definitely check that out, and I'll put the link in the description box when I get that other video made. That way to link it to where this is going. So I hope you like this content. Leave me a comment if you've got memories of where you used to use a whetstone. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you still use one, I'd love to hear from you how you use yours and what different techniques and things that you use to sharpen your knives. If you like this content, maybe you might consider giving me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And while you're at it, check out one of these other two videos over here on the side. You might find something else you'll like. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you on your knife sharpening skills, techniques. What do you use? I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.